So we had to retry because the playoffs, second game, somehow the live stream just canceled straight away. And if this does this on the World Series, there's going to be no World Series. So I really, really hope this doesn't do it on the World Series, or I'm going to be super mad. Because I already was really mad after this happened. Alright, now let's get right into it. So, I don't know if you heard that, but so if you hold on, sorry. So the broadcast stopped automatically when I was playing the game, and then I got really mad, so I slammed my controller to the ground, and then I got mad. So if this doesn't on the World Series, there won't be a World Series. So I really hope it doesn't, or else I'll be super mad, because I was pretty mad already after this happened. Alright. Now let's go. Take a little break before we start this game.
Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Tanaka's ready. 0-1 on its way. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hicks. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Boy, that's an ideal start to the afternoon right here. If nothing else, you want to let this pitcher know that you mean business. And I think this is going to get his attention right away as he kicks things off with 2 bases.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play, it's strike 1. The 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Hicks on the move. He dives, but he can't get it. And he'll barrel right through the stop sign, headed for the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on the RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit.
Chris Bryant will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne.
Yeah, you got to put the ball in play right here. A ground ball would probably work as well, as long as you don't hit it too hard right at a corner guy.
Beltran with the catch, tagging is the runner from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw gets him, 2 down. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
I think you're going to have to try to get on the board early and then don't let your foot off the gas. You've got to keep pressure on this club to not let them back in a ball game.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So a solo home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Into the box now, number 40. Hard liner to center field. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Number 5 will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
3 runs already home here. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Yeah, Rusty Valentine. What a great name. Besides that, he's known for being pretty spot on when it comes to calling pitches on the corners. If he misses one, it's usually up or down.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
And this latest double right here should be the one that finally chases this guy. I mean, he's pretty clearly not right out there. And I would be absolutely shocked if they don't come out and hook him right now.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Jose Quintana is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Brett Gardner is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Just late. He's safe.
Good effort, though.
That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. Digging in, Starlin Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a snap move over to first, but the runner's back easily. First pitch on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Hayward. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. Routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
And Beltran swings through a fastball here as he falls behind 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, you remember growing up, right field wasn't a very important position. But here at this level, it's as important as any. And this man plays it as well as anybody. Very reliable, covers ground, always makes a routine play.
Alex Rodriguez stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
Oh-1, here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. That's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
Pickoff move to second. Back in standing. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Steve, Eric, and I are back at Yankee Stadium. Daniel Murphy makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Daniel Murphy.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
And if you want to contain his bat, this is what you have to do. Work ahead in the count against him all game long.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Now batting.
In now,
Catcher,
Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. It looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And he's doubling his pleasure already. 2 at-bats so far, and now 2 doubles. He's looking like he's seeing the ball pretty well.
Here's Javier Baez. Got a lot of it out to deep left. Gardner going back. He can't get there as it falls in. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
But now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Chris Bryant stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Well, he hit it hard. He just kind of got unlucky with the placement. So you can't ask for much more. You just got to try to go up there and barrel it up again.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gardner racing back. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, we all know Brett Gardner is one of the best defensive outfielders in the game. His legs may be slowing just a bit as he gets further into his 30s, but he still covers plenty of ground, and his situational awareness is second to none.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Line toward the gap in left center. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 6 and the Yankees nothing. Chase Headley will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
And he falls behind 0-2. Quintana into the windup. Here's the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Baez On the move, and that's the first out of the inning. Rob Refsnyder is ready for his first AB here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Here's a high pop-up. Bryant has a play, and that retires the side. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again here from Yankee Stadium. Ben Zobrist is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Liner toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
You want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher? Give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Number 40 steps into the box. Tanaka pauses. First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Gotta say, it's amazing to me that they've decided to leave this guy out there after the pounding that he's taken so far.
I think the fans have to be saying, what do we got to do to get a reliever in here? Enough of this already.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Yeah, not his best effort right there. Luckily, he's still got another strike to turn things around.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Well, if you break a guy's bat, you've almost always made a great pitch, but here he might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
Into the box, number 5, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Runners on first with one down. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Here's Jason Hayward now. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Just trying to go inside, but you see he kind of holds this one a bit too long, and just like that, the leadoff guy's aboard.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Just keeping him close. Standing in now, Ronald Torreyes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. A quick out number one. Brett Gardner stands in. He's set and the pitch. Hit to first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And he is in there.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or two here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Starlin Castro is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two. Yeah, and unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
Here's Carlos Beltran as the first pitch to him is in there for a cold strike one. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, that lack of control is becoming a big factor here in the inning. That's the second man he's hit here so far, so he's going to need to figure things out pretty quickly before this gets out of hand.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Daniel Murphy is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Hit down the line at first. Refsnyder comes up with it, and he'll take this to the bag of three unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Here's Javier Baez. Boy, and here's a drive deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the 3rd time today as this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I don't quite know what the reasons are here behind this. Obviously, you give a lot of credit to the guys swinging the bats, but rare is the ball game where you can put a whooping on a guy like this. I mean, you might see this once a season.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chris Bryant is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
drilled to the left side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Ivan Nova is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Anthony Rizzo will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Yankees 1. Leading off the inning, Chase Headley. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman, number 12.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's going to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Hard to believe that that one could have slipped. That's a bit of a red flag if you ask me. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, first baseman.
At the plate, Rob Refsnyder. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And look out! That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Yeah, you know, as a pitcher, sometimes you can just say, hey, that one got away from me. It slipped. But I think that one would be a tough claim to make. This one definitely doesn't pass the eye test for me. I'm a little bit surprised that the home plate umpire is letting that thing go.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Out in front of it, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Baez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, this is just totally out of hand now. I mean, I don't even know why he's even out there. He's just going to keep hitting guys.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to make a change as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Pedro Strop is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 7-1. Anthony Rizzo heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. There's a swing and a ground ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly up there. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead, his swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Hot shot on the ground is short. Carayas over to his left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Number 40 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Cubs 7 and the Yankees 1. And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. In there, no balls and a strike. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And another foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Starlin Castro will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Carlos Beltran.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Oh, he's able to get a glove on that one. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And he'll move up to 3rd now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
The designated hitter, Alex.
Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone. And set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is.
Well, there are wild pitches and there are wild pitches. Look at this one. Whoa! Right behind him at the plate. And that's going to let that runner come in from 3rd and score easily.
Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just 1 swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. Three 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
And they don't give in to A-Rod as that misses for ball 4.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he pops it up back behind second base. Zobrist into shallow left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Rob Refsnyder digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, that pop-up really helped him out. He's coming back strong now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Full count now, 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning, he's forced to settle for 1. Number 5 will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Line to the right side. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. Oh, and he botches it.
Well, we'll take a look at this pitch again. It's a high fastball, and there really aren't too many options here. Pretty much all you can do is try to slap that thing the other way. Just a good piece of opposite field hitting there.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit. Daniel Murphy will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Kyle Schwarber ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Ready with the 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Yeah, and he's been able to turn this inning around after back-to-back hits got this thing started. He's responded with 2 strikeouts, and here's the last one. Just a good job of bouncing back and not pitching tight out there.
So standing in, Javier Baez. And he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle. And they're going to put the tag on him at third. Very careless that time to get caught way out there with 2 gone, and the inning is now over. Austin Romine will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
And this is a 2-seam fastball with a little bit of life to it. I mean, they'll often run east to west or vice versa, depending on the pitcher's handedness. He just had no answer for this one.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Ronald Torreyes is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taken 2.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The left fielder, number 11,
Brett Gardner will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow. 1-1.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 out with the man at first. To short.